to all living things that cry out for peace.
Well, hello Dragon Ball Super fans, it's Samkan here. I am back, as you guys can see by the title of this video. So today we will be talking about some of my thoughts when it comes to the recent spoilers that were yesterday released and pertains to the next coming episode of Dragon Ball Super. More specifically, episode 101 that will be released on July 30th. Now that is next Saturday. Tomorrow we have episode 100. Tomorrow Dragon Ball Super celebrates its run, a very successful one as of late, for 100 episodes. A huge circle closes and another greater door opens for Dragon Ball, and I'm hoping it is a very exciting one. We have yet to discover where the Tournament of Power is going to lead up to, and there's just so much stuff that is about to unveil in the next coming episodes that I'm just super stoked and excited to talk about all that with you guys. Now, before I proceed, I wanted to give a few plugs. You guys can follow me on Twitter as well as like my Facebook page. It's been about a week that I've started to have a Facebook fan page. You guys can go ahead and support me there as well. You can also follow me on Instagram. And I thank you guys very much for your support. I wanted to kind of state that ahead of time before I move forward with this video. So let us focus on episode 101. A very promising episode nonetheless, and somewhat a confusing one. There is a certain part of the spoilers that do cause confusion, and that is unless you've seen the spoilers or you've read the spoilers of the episode 100 that will be releasing tomorrow. So, needless to say, this video will contain loads of spoilers. If you guys haven't figured it by now, I will be talking about things that are going to happen that, you guys might not want to listen. If you are avoiding them, then definitely be very cautious as to how you approach this video. But that is my warning from me to you. Let us proceed and let's talk about episode 101. So it says here, the Pride Troopers are closing in that episode. That is somewhat the episode title. Now the synopsis of it is the following: the mighty warriors of Universe 11 attack with teamwork. So, from what you guys can understand, Universe 11 will be attacking via teamwork. That is a strategy that Universe 7, our respectful universe, tried to somewhat work out, but it definitely failed in the translation. Goku and Vegeta did what their pride, in a way, told them to do, and that is fight individually. If you are a Saiyan, you gotta go with that pride that comes along with it. So Frieza is going on his own as well, so there's really no teamwork when it comes to Universe 7. Krillin has been eliminated. I mean, Gohan and Piccolo and the rest seem to be working together, but that is also about to change in episode 101, and you guys are going to understand what I mean if you stay tuned and basically watch till the end. So, Goku challenges Jiren of Universe 11, but Jiren sends 5 of his Pride Troopers comrades, including Kashrel, after Goku and company. To defeat them, Goku teams up with the likes of Kale and Caulifla. Now, this is the confusing part that I was referring to, guys. I mean, if you know what's going to be going down in episode 100, you know very well indeed that Kale will be knocked out in an instant by Jiren. It specifically states in episode 100 spoilers that Jiren is going to defeat Kale without a word. Basically what I took out of that sentence was that essentially Kale will be eliminated by Jiren, and if anything, in a way, effortlessly. Jiren wouldn't really have to try to knock her out of the competition. But in episode 101 spoilers, it is suggesting that Goku will be teaming up with Kale and Caulifla in order to fight the 5 members of the Pride Troopers that are going to be after them. Now, 3 against 5 isn't really a fair matchup, but this tournament isn't really fair to begin with. I mean, it's a fight for survival, so you cannot really expect somebody to be giving it its most righteous fight in a way. I mean, some will, but there are others that are definitely going to be, in a way, breaking the rules. I mean, this is an unfair match that, in other words, in an official tournament, an actual tournament wouldn't never happen. I mean, unless you're going to be talking for a battle royale, this is indeed the case. So, it says here that the enemy of my enemy is my friend, with a question mark, basically referring to the specific circumstance where somebody, like Goku from our universe will no longer be fighting alone, but he will be teaming up with different Saiyans from another universe that, everybody's fighting for his individual survival, and at the end of the day, for the survival of his overall universe. So it wasn't really an expected one to see somebody like Goku teaming up with warriors from different universes to fight Universe's 11 warriors. So that right there should speak volumes about the power that Universe 11 possesses, and from the get-go you guys can understand that Universe 11 means business, and it is the universe that Goku and Vegeta and everybody else should watch for. So it says here that casual fights as well as you'd expect of the leader of the Pride Troopers. Now, I don't recall, hearing Casual as being the leader of the Pride Troopers. Last time I heard, I thought that Toppa was the leader of the Pride Troopers, but apparently Casual is second to none when it comes to brute strength. I mean, it's obvious that he possesses power far greater than what most of us would have anticipated if he is a leader of the Pride Troopers. Maybe there are 2 leaders of the Pride Troopers. That is, again, somewhat confusing. Dragon Ball Super Episode 101 has a few elements that leave you with some question marks. I would say about 3 points, and the last one is about to come. Now, it says here at the last page of the spoilers that, in a way, Master Roshi will be outdone himself in Episode 101. He will be fighting in a way so impressive that you can hardly tell his age. When the Turtle Helmet loses the sight of his comrades, he escapes this predicament by paralyzing his opponents with the Bangoku Bikurisho. Now, the most usual pronunciation for the people that are quite familiar with the English dub version of Dragon Ball, and I know it's quite a bunch of you guys out there, this is the so-called lightning flash surprise attack that Muten Roshi or Master Roshi used way back at the day at the very first World Martial Arts Tournament that Goku participated in Dragon Ball. And that was the move that Master Roshi believed would take Goku out no matter what. And if I recall right, I believe this was the moment that Goku turned into that gigantic ape. I believe, I could be wrong because it's been quite some time since I've revisited those episodes, but unless my memory goes blank, I believe this should be the episode. So, episode 101, from what you guys can understand, is going to be kicking some serious ass. Of course, it says here that Master Roshi will be using the Lightning Flash surprise attack until his comrades arrive. Muten Roshi is still alive and kicking. I mean, you couldn't have gotten that better because apparently Master Roshi will be reprising his role as master, a true master of martial arts. That's what he was introduced to in Dragon Ball. I mean, that's the type of introduction that we got from Master Roshi. He is the kind of the original one that goes way back that taught Goku. Besides his grandpa Gohan, Master Roshi is somewhat responsible for the fighter that you see today. There have been many mentors for Goku that kind of taught him along the way and he grew as a fighter. I mean, King Kai was another one, and then he met the Supreme Kai. There have been a few ones, but definitely Master Roshi and Goku go way back, along with Krillin, because he was the very first, kind of got to train them, and then Goku and Krillin tested their powers for the very first time in an actual tournament. So who would have thought that after so many years of struggle and training and just so many transformations, Master Roshi would have still been a great addition to the team? Now, it is somewhat, I don't know, I would leave a question mark as to how Master Roshi can hold his own in such tournament. I mean, that is questionable, definitely, and I would love to kind of have an explanation from you guys as to how you believe Master Roshi is capable of handling fighters from all over the globe, from different universes that could be a lot more lethal than what Master Roshi has ever encountered before. This was an issue with Resurrection F. I can recall a lot of people asking questions as to how Master Roshi could be in the battlefield, but I guess what we need to do with Super and those specific occasions to really enjoy it is to not really ask a lot of questions, even though this, not gonna lie, doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me. But we'll have to wait and see. Now, episode 101, from what you guys can understand, is going to deliver in every single aspect. We're gonna be seeing 3 Saiyans battling it out against 5 members of the Pride Troopers team, and one of them will be the leader, Caxrel. I mean, we've never seen what this guy is capable of doing. We've seen Topo fighting before, and if I were to judge based on how Topo was capable of fighting, then expect nothing but greatness in episode 101 of Super, guys. I mean, from what you can see, they keep ramping it up, and there's going to be a point that it will explode, and that moment will be when Goku fights Jiren, in my opinion. That moment is one that I'm, patiently waiting to witness. And I don't know when it is going to happen, but once it does, boy oh boy, is it going to be unleashing hell when it comes to, the level of excitement in Super. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know how you feel about episode 101 spoilers. If you liked the video, make sure you leave a thumbs up, and also leave a comment down in the comment section. I would love to know what you guys have to say. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Also, if you are a fan, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more awesome daily content. But I'm some guy signing off here. Ciao, adios, goodbye.